Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites. Today I have a review for you on the Smart Planner Pro. This is a 12-month undated planner that has monthly and weekly layouts. So it's a weekly planner that lasts you for 12 months. Not all of these little bound planners like this on Amazon that are undated last you 12 months. So this one lasts a full year and it is so portable and lightweight. Look at that book. And I'm going to go ahead and take the belly band off. I just wanted you guys to see it, how it came to you when it came packaged. One thing that makes this planner stand apart from a lot of other ones on Amazon is the 120 GSM paper. We're going to talk about that. I would say the average for these types of planners in this price range is 100 GSM, but many are lower than that. But this one is 120 GSM. It comes with a nice band. The cover has a really nice soft feel, and it just has that little, looks like a sun emblem on the front there. And then really small on the back, it just has their website address, smartplanner.pro. They are on Amazon. Of course, you know, prices fluctuate on Amazon daily, but right now, what was the price at? Today, it was at $21.99 on Amazon. So let's get into this. It's a really cool looking planner once you open it up inside. It comes with this bookmark, which you can use in here, or of course use for any book you want. It just has gratitude, and then it asks you to please make a review with them when you buy this and let them know how you like it. It comes with 2 ribbon markers, which is very helpful because you're going to want one on your week and one on your monthly layout. That's definitely how I would use it. Let's go back to the front. The front and the back end pages have these really cool squiggly lines in just black and white. I like the look and effect of it. At the back here, you can just hook your band inside if you're not using it. It does also have an accordion pocket that goes this way to place things in vertically. You can stick anything in there that you want to. It can get pretty thick if you don't mind your book getting a little bit thick back there. This is not a pocket, although it might look like it. It's just a quote in the beginning. It's always the start that requires the greatest effort. Isn't that the truth? Oh my goodness. So true. Here's your nameplate page right here. Once again, this is the Smart Planner Pro. It's on Amazon, and I will link it down below in my description box. You have a year overview here of 2018 and 2019. Since it's undated, they of course gave you both those years. Then you go into your labeled section of your monthly calendars. You have 12 monthly layouts, and they are all up front, right here up front. So you have 12 monthly layouts in a row up front. And then you'll go into your weekly calendars. Let's look at the layout of the monthly, and then when we get to the weekly, we'll talk about the pen test and some other details. Let me mention the size right now. It is 8.6 by 5.7 inches, so basically like 8 by 5, just a teeny bit over that. It's an A5 size. It has 160 pages total, and like I mentioned, it's 120 GSM paper. Your monthly layout starts on a Monday, so that is something to note. And then your weekly layout also starts on a Monday. So those match up, but you have a Monday start on your weekly layout. Now, since it's undated, technically, if you really wanted a Sunday start on your week, you could buy stickers from a sticker shop, and you could relabel those if you really wanted a Sunday start. So if you loved this planner, but that was the only deal breaker, that's actually an easy fix. There are so many sticker shops on Etsy. You have room to write the name of your month. You can write your affirmation for the month there. You have room for 4 goals for the month, a notes box at the bottom, and then a brainstorm thoughts box right here. So to me, the month is pretty wide open for you to fill in how you need it. Of course, they give you a box on each day to center your number for the day right there. Then after your 12 months, you go into your weekly layout. This weekly layout supports habit tracking, reviewing your week. So we're going to get into that. But let me show you the pen test first. So I tested all my pens here. We have Papermate Flares. Right here, we have Pilot G2s. We have highlighters, friction pens, Staedtler fine liners, all the pens that I normally test in every planner. And I will kind of give you an up close look there. And then if we turn the page over, I planned out a week for you guys here. Also, you can tell you cannot see any pen coming through. It's all in there. This is 120 GSM paper. So like I said, that's not the norm for these planners on Amazon. Pretty much about 100 GSM is the norm. So this is kind of like a paper upgrade for sure in this price range of planners. And it feels amazing. It's a great paper, you guys, for this price. Then I planned a week here, as you can tell, and we'll look at the back blank page. And you can absolutely see nothing. None of my writing, like nothing is ghosting through there. So before I go over how I planned out a week in here, I just want to go over the basic layout of your week here. You have room to write your date. You have a Monday start and you write your day and right there the date. You have room for a gratitude every day. You have room for 3 priorities. And then you're going to be tracking 4 habits if you choose to. So you have room here to write those 4 habits out for the week. What 4 habits are you going to be tracking? And then you can either check them off, color in the box, X out the box, however you want to mark out those 4 habits every day to track how you're doing on them. You have a to-do list section right here, or to just take notes. You have your hours from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day. And those do have a line in between for half-hour appointments. So you have half-hour slots there. You have brainstorm and thoughts running all across the bottom. You have a weekend review section right here because they chose to make Saturday and Sunday a little bit less room. You bumped up all your hours. It's still from 6 to 9, but you don't have any half-hour slots there. And then you have a weekend review and a score and to improve. So victories, you list out maybe what went great that week. What do you want to improve for the next week? And what score would you give yourself that week? You know, maybe you would say on a scale of 1 to 10 or something like that. Let's look at the week that I planned out in here. I just wanted you to see how it looked filled in. I would probably choose to use blue pen in here, but that's just a personality thing. Because a lot of times in a black and white planner, I like to use blue pen. It just helps it stand out to me. But this planner will take highlighters so well. If you want to highlight this thing all up or use, you know, really colorful pens like all the Papermate flares, they take great to the paper and do not show through. So I wrote my habits that I was going to track: gym, scriptures, healthy eats, get to sleep on time. And then I kind of just did check off in my boxes for those. I wrote my top 3 priorities for the days that I had priorities on. I wrote appointments in that I had appointments, and I wrote some of my to-do lists for the week. I wrote some victories I had, and then what do I want to improve for the next week. I did not give myself a score, but that's a tiny little box. If you don't feel like giving yourself a score, then that's completely fine if that's not in your personality. So that is your weekly vertical layout. It's supporting your habits, supporting priorities, a to-do list, and then just a small kind of review section to see how you're doing, like a weekly reflect type of thing. It also supports you having affirmations, with it asking you to focus on 1 affirmation per month if you choose to do so. And it gives you that time blocking that you need if you're someone who needs to have the time blocking for appointments. And if you are not, I completely would also use this planner as just listing my to-do list for the day and just not even paying attention to the time if I didn't need to use it like that for time blocking out my schedule. So that is another option. If you go, so then you have your entire year of weeklies because your monthlies were all up front. Then you go to the back and you have a section labeled Notes and Brainstorm. In this Notes and Brainstorm section, you have a lined page on your left side and a blank page on your right side, and that continues all the way through. You have 10 lined pages and 10 blank pages back here, so 20 pages for notes total. I can imagine they've left you blank pages so that you can make a mind map. You could even put pictures in here. You can doodle something. Instead of making them all lined, I actually like that they have given you some versatility there with giving you the blank pages. Then after your 20 pages of notes, you go to the back and we're at the end, you have your pocket. You have a little note from the Smart Planner team. We sincerely hope that this planner is enough to help you achieve all the things you want. And that is your little compact smart planner. It is very lightweight, you guys. I feel like I could throw it in the air like a feather. Literally, they did not use heavy material, although it feels like it's definitely a book that's going to hold up, but they didn't use anything too heavy on the cover because they used amazing paper and it has not weighed down this planner that will last you a whole year. I have a 30% off code down in the description box that will only last for 1 month. I'll put the dates down there. So if you are interested in checking this out on Amazon, make sure that you take that 30% off code and put it in for checkout at Amazon. Thanks for watching, you guys. Happy planning, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.